Yeah, sit down, sit down. Thank you. Yeah, regarding that first and second phase of INC, in some schools they reduce the syllabus. Your lots also. So I think we are away from first and is within the second phase. Am I into second phase of INC?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yes.
So we will do one thing. As per the reduced syllabus, I'll try to complete 2 and 3 today itself.
Yes, yes, sir.
Will do.
Yes, sir.
For that, एक minute. For that, you to get up. You to get up and come here. No. Last two. And I'll be making changes here also. This girl was absent last Monday. Why, man? I have to behave. Cold. Now better. So come to page number of your volume itself. Page number 71. Sorry. I only forgot because they wanted me to.
I've written the daily.
Correct. That's good. Partition of Bengal we have done it. I had explained in detail. And now the next important topic that you have to remember is Surat split.
It's not. I've written the not really.
Then assertive nationalist, I will only make you to read and explain the notes.
So we only have a main objective of assertive nationalism.
Causes.
The causes.
Now, to be on a safer side, what I'll do, I will start with the leaders of assertive nationalism. Okay?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That is easy.
Yes.
At least you will say, yeah, not there, this not there. So we are going to take out this Bal Gangadhar Tilak, not take out him, take out his notes. Okay. So I am just personally taking what is that line. So it is father of assertive nationalism, a leading role in the cult of patriotism and Congress broad base. Now, Bal Gangadhar Tilak, although from Maharashtra, he has a nationwide status with his own popular statement. What was that statement that he uttered in front of a British judge?
Swaraj is my birthright and I shall have it.
Correct. I shall have it at any cost. Now, these words shows that he was a very, very strong and an assertive fellow. Now, how do I explain the word assertive in English?
With it and
at any time and every time, or whatever might be the circumstances, they are ready to fulfill the objective. It's like you and me keep giving excuses. If this was not there, I could have done that. If that did not jump in, I could have completed it. But these are those people, they have kept country first and family no way. In fact, very few people had the family and very few people had the follow-up of that. 90% of the assertive nationalists were having only one dream. The dream was of independent India. Hey, you are the person who came to that outside. Look at the next para. Born in Maharashtra, law वो सब नहीं चाहिए. Deccan Education Society only underline करना. In 1884, the society set up open bracket many educational institutions. This college never I visited Pune in depth, but then many people say it's a very very famous college in Pune. It's called as Ferguson College. Yes. Then we say contribution. Only few points I'm going to have. I remember that. Yes. Tilak was the first to openly declare, underline, Swaraj is my birthright and I shall have it. And never forget the word he said. If not, what will happen? You say I shall have it, then you are directly pointing towards the examiner. And that's why they were saying he said, his words, not your and my words, sir. And then I'll go to the next page again, page number 52. He organized many akharas, lathi clubs, and physical training was imparted. Now put all this into bracket. I'll just explain what he is trying to explain. And uske upar bhi hai dekho. He encouraged self-defense and patriotism. Now if I link that program with the present burning hot discussions which is happening in India, that Agniveer issues which is happening. Here the government of India is giving an opportunity when you cross the age of 17 and above. If you are willing to serve for the nation, you have the every opportunity to get into the nation. Defense forces. If you are too good with your all skills and other things, after that 4 year also you are into that. But agar aapka kuch training skills mein acha nahi performance hua, after 4 years you retire, a total sum of 12 lakhs of rupees government gives you, plus the next appointment should be under the state government reserved police force. Are you understanding what I'm saying? Neither a girl nor a boy do have a shy to shoot at these jobs up. Because first month mein aapka salary start hoga 30,000 per month. And for a 17.5-year-old boy or a girl, 30,000 full paid accommodation and the best A-class training of Indian military. Kaun dega? I don't understand what I'm saying. I've seen person who have done this NDA training. Now he's working as an IT engineer. Now he's working as an HR. But then also he follows that discipline that he has learned from that military academy. Because you and me do not have that big affection to that word discipline. Sir, chodo sir, wo kya discipline? But then you live a life of a discipline, then you see getting up early in the morning 4:30. Idhar 7 baje ka alarm 15 baar bajega to bhi nahi utega. Hai na? Anytime you get up and try to inhale the air which is fresh, at least in city mein tab to thoda bahut mil jayega jaldi se. For 7 ke baad jo honking and that noise starts, then you don't know. So here even Bal Gangadhar Tilak was of the view the young men must be at least physically fit. As a proverb in English goes accordingly. What is that proverb? A healthy mind always rests on the healthy body. अभी healthy का मतलब हमारा इंडिया में बड़ा पेट लेकर इतना बड़ा सांड की तरह आएगा तो that is not healthy. Correct? Or even you guys are. Now you are not little bit careful with your health because you are studying, it's okay. But after certain age, at least physical fitness minimum should be there. If I can walk 5 and 15 kilometers, my students must walk more ahead. What does it mean? The fitness has to be there. Sorry to say, both girls as well as boys, you have to work on to that. Yeah, आप लोग का जो schools जो busy life schedule चल रहा है अभी now UT is also forcing you, school is also in between time मिलेगा तो सोने का हम पहला try करेंगे. That is very important. But then once in a week, I have seen our own students meeting me in my own area doing some physical workout. Ex-students, not this year. फिर बोलते इतना सांड की तरह दिखता है और मैं उसके सामने मैं बच्चा लगता. एंड जो भी मेरे साथ आता है बोलते ये तेरा स्टूडेंट है, बोला हाँ, अभी मैं क्या सर्टिफिकेट थोड़ी दिखा सकता, वाई, बोलते नहीं सर मेरा माँ मेरे से इतना प्यार करती है ना, अभी क्या बोले, बोले इतना प्यार करती है, वो खुद बोलते है कि मैं 112 किलो का था, अभी बोलते सर अभी साउथ टच करने का सोच रहा हूँ. Are you understanding? So even this tilak is infusing in the Indians. As long as you are fit, you are ready to take the mightiest rule. Which is that rule?
British.
Because no one, you and me, might have taken one beatings at least from the British. मैं born नहीं हुआ ना, मेरा गलती नहीं. Chandrasekhar Azad was not even 14, 13 and a half, where he got 9 beatings in front of the people. The next day only joined the freedom struggle with full force. हमारा खत्म जिंदगी. उसके बाद ब्रिटिश का नाम से भी हम किधर भी बिल में घुस जाएंगे. So look at the might of these young men. Not only men, even women. I don't remember the name of the Marathi woman who used to work inside the jail. And she used to make rotis. In between the rotis, small thin paper carrying the messages. Every freedom fighter who was inside in Maharashtra jail, the message was through the roti. So जो वो रोटी बनाते समय पेपर कैसा डाला रहेगा और उसको कैसा बेक किया रहेगा. This shows the skill of these ladies also. Young girls like you participated in picketing of the programs. Young girls like you split the government program what the British is saying. They wanted कि the young blood has to fire now. अभी ये जो अग्निवीर का प्रोग्राम चल रहा है, because our age group of Indian soldiers are above 32 and above. अभी ये 17 and a half घुसेगा, 4 साल के बाद 22 रहेगा या 23 रहेगा. Imagine the 23 age young lad, girl and a boy fighting for the nation. That is the greatest respect you can achieve. I don't know how many have watched that movie called Rang De Basanti. There's a beautiful dialogue of that Mr. Madhavan. वो बोलता है कि आप लोग बोलते हैं यूथ लोग कि ये पूरा पॉलिटिक्स कीचड़ है, गटर है, व्हाई डोंट यू क्लीन इट. तो अशोक माधवन बोलता है कि आई विल गेट द हॉनर एंड आई विल गेट द नेशनल फ्लैग ऑन माय डेड बॉडी. वो मर जाता ना वो मूवी में. आई रियली लव द मूवी. जस्ट वो एंडिंग को लोग ने थोड़ा सा खराब किया है, बट नेशनल सेंटिमेंट्स को यही अच्छा है. मींस व्हाट, इट इज माय यूथ हु कैन डू अ ग्लैमर टू माय कंट्री. And the medal that you get it on the left side, that is also the close to my chest, will be ever forever. But then dirty politics again goes on. So here Tilak was of the view that my youth has to fight in the akhadas. I don't know how many knows akhadas are is nothing but it's a wrestling match. And what this American people WW, that's absolutely a skit only. मैं मारेगा तू गिरेगा, तू गिरने के बाद मैं मारेगा, यही उनका चलता है. उसका एक भी पहलवान को हमारा महाराष्ट्र पहलवान के साथ सिर्फ हाथ मिला के जाने बोलो, वो अंडरटेकर रहने दो या और कोई रहने दो, he will pull him and throw him out of his life only. So this is this Marathi man's strength. So that is what this Bal Gangadhar Tilak is saying. So always physical fitness levels best. अभी लड़के बोलते सर हमको यही सब टाइम नहीं, जो आप लोग खाता है उसमें थोड़ा सा केयरफुल रहना. करेक्ट क्या हो जाता है. Now this is the age you can eat anything and everything, but this is the age anything and everything will put you, especially this junk foods are. You understand what are junk foods are? So one, you keep your mind healthy. नहीं sir, body मेरा fit रहना चाहिए. I was once upon भी बोल सकता है, used to play for my college as a cricket bowler, but अभी भी मेरा दोस्तों के साथ खेलता हूँ, अभी भी मैं उतना ही strength रखता हूँ. अभी थोड़ा weak हुआ रहेगा, but मेरा दोस्त लोग बोलते हैं अभी भी खेल सकता है. Why? That fitness has to be there. In 9th ICC was explaining the greatest hero we can see it is our Sachin Tendulkar. Correct? Yes. I think I shared one of the wonderful video of Mr. Tendulkar. He was talking about his father on the Father's Day celebration. So imagine Sachin ने ज़्यादा पढ़ाई तो नहीं किया, but then the height that he has achieved, we might not achieve for the. Wait. Means what Mr. Tendulkar has done, we will never able to even touch a small feat. What does it mean? He has made his name in the Indian world history. I remember when he used to play, I have seen him in DY Patil, entire stadium used to chant his name. Yes, and even the people used to say he is the god of the cricket. Yes. ऐसा कितना क्रिकेटर को इंडिया में. So that's what we have to see, that discipline. Forget about your studies and performance. To become a sports personality is not so joke. So studies is the easy way where you can shine your light. And wo hi karo. That's easy, I think. Let's proceed. Then second point I'm giving, you want me to give the notes or just discuss and move? What is it? I know. Discuss में move नहीं करेगा, इधर करेगा.
The notes.
Notes चाहिए ना? Because I feel ना, these textual. So it's straight away I'll give it instead of explaining. That will take. हाँ जी हाँ जी. Do you think you put all such preferences in other teachers' lectures also? Then why with me? Write down बाल गंगाधर तिलक. क्योंकि मैं बहुत short में भी दे देगा और easy भी रहेगा. And explain तो वैसे भी मैं करूँगा. Where I'm going to run now, fly out.
Same the explain is not easy. Yes, sir.
Write down now. I'm giving notes of Bal Gangadhar Tilak. Point number 1. He is regarded as the father of assertive nationalism. He is regarded as the father of assertive nationalism. He is regarded as the father of assertive nationalism. Careful with the word assertive. He is regarded as the father of assertive nationalism. Second point. His main contribution openly declaring and demand for Swaraj. Openly declaring his demand for Swaraj. Still now she has an opinion. His main contribution openly declaring his demand for Swaraj. I'm not going to write that statement. You write it from home. Next point, second point, or next point. He encouraged self-defense and patriotism together. He encouraged self-defense and patriotism together. He encouraged self-defense. I'm writing the words also on the board. And patriotism together. Next point. Organized physical training clubs. He organized various physical training clubs. Hyphen. Now you write this word. Akhadas or akhadas, whatever. And Lati charge.
Lati clubs.
Clubs, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Lati clubs. Next. He was the founder of traditional religious Ganesh festival. Shiv Jayanti. Acha. Ganesh Utsav and Shivaji festival or Shiv Jayanti, is it? And
Shiv Jayanti normally.
Acha. Shivaji festival. Okay, I'll put his right. Shivaji festival. Hopefully the Maharashtrian fellow corrects your paper and he or she understands. Shivaji festival. Next, he began or he introduced very influential Marathi newspaper. It is Icse. He introduced most influential Marathi newspaper. I think इसी को बाला साहब ठाकरे ने और उनका डैड ने स्टार्ट किया फिर उसका केसरी Marathi newspaper. He introduced the most influential Marathi newspaper, the Kesari. And then the last one.
So what was Marathi?
वो भी है but मैं नहीं जा रहा. Kesari is more important. You want to write. Hey, that was in English and this is in Marathi. If you want two newspapers, that is one Maratha. ये देखो वो Marathi में दे दिया ना मैंने. And then you write Maratha, that was in English. The spelling correct, just check it.
Sir, book it has given something else.
Maratha, it was in English, and this was in Marathi. वो तो मैंने बोल ही दिया, Marathi newspaper. Next and the last point. His selfless patriotism. हाँ वो मैंने पहले बोला कि चेक कर लो मतलब spelling. His selfless patriotism, strong determination. The last lines are there. His selfless patriotism, strong determination, paved the way for. Paved, P-A-V-E-D. Paved the way for. Paved the way for a strong, assertive, nationalistic era. A strong, assertive, nationalistic era or era, whatever you say. Now I'm giving you one small question. The answer is straight there in the in the textbook. Please write down. This question can be asked separately. Why Bal Gangadhar Tilak, you use short form, BG Tilak Dalgar, was considered to be, why BG Tilak was considered to be forerunner to Mahatma Gandhi, right? Forerunner मतलब उनसे भी आगे. Why BG Tilak was considered to be forerunner to Mahatma Gandhi? You can just tell exactly that line. You can copy down, but make it in points and write. Forerunner to Mahatma Gandhi. FORE. Forerunner कैसा है? अभी 10th level में इतना तो confidence आना चाहिए. Nah, no more jokes on that. Finish that answer. We'll get on with the next personality. वो पूरा paragraph है. वो पूरा paragraph में listen. I'll show you this. His book become a role model to all the classes. Look at. He has underlined only this many words. इतना ही काफी है. Make it 4 points. That's enough. Simple, short, and sweet points are. Why does the year also actually last this? It's okay. Doctor के तरह ये चलो start करो. Where is your friend? Your friend पूछ रहा डोल को करके होगा खुदा को दिखा. Carry on. Yes. Thank you. Just put the next personality. Who's the person?
Bipin Chandra Pal.
Write down his name. BP Pal, you can write. BC Pal. Bipin Chandra Pal. I'm directly giving the notes there. Instead of wasting time. Right on.
Sir, a minute.
Shall I? You put the heading Bipin Chandra Pal. We can finish this chapter today. ठीक है. Happy? और कुछ बोलना है? Girls making you laugh or you are making the girls to laugh? जैसे कि तुम तो सीरियस हॉरर का शक्ल लेके आते, तुमको हंसाने का जरूरत भी नहीं है. Maternity ward, some atrocities are happening. The nurse has to be searched. Write down his name, Bipin Chandra Pal. हाँ मैं करूँगा, ये पर्सनालिटी के बाद उधर ही आ रहा हूँ, इधर भाग रहा हूँ. Point number 1. Like Bal Gangadhar Tilak, even BC Pal had a glorious freedom struggle contribution. A glorious freedom struggle contribution. Put that word freedom struggle into single inverted comma. Freedom struggle contribution. Struggles contribution. Second point. He was regarded as father of revolutionary thought in India. Regarded as father of revolutionary thought in India. Thoughts in India. Next point. Revolutionary thought in India. Put that words into inverted comma. Father in India. Next. His career began with the membership of Brahmo Samaj. You remember?
Yes, sir.
Who established it?
Sir,
Very good. Brahmo Samaj. Next. He joined INC. In 1886. 1885 में established हुआ और next year only this fellow joined. 1886. Next. He was a popular journalist for. Now keep your textbook adjacent so that you can directly copy down. Hyphen, open inverted comma, Bengal Public Opinion. Name of the newspapers, The Tribune and New India. Right. The Tribune and New India. 3 newspapers. It is there, but abhi thoda sa hiccups hai. Even this Herald is a newspaper which was right there British time. ये जो राजीव गांधी अभी था ना राहुल गांधी, Herald was there. But he is a very smart Billy Gunn. I can use the ASS word. Next point. Now wait. I'm just not going to give the headings, only the points. His policy of national education. Was the main cause of arising ka past tense. I don't know. Arousing nationalistic fashion. Sorry, put that in English. Arousing the nationalistic passions. Next. His main thrust, you understand the word thrust?
Yes, sir.
Emphasis was to remove social and economic evils. His main thrust was to remove social and economic evils. Social and economic evils. Then the last point, he opposed caste system. He opposed. Comma, keep putting commas, huh? Encourage widow remarriage. I'm waiting, I'll not go fast. Oppose caste system. Encourage widow remarriage.
Yes. Educated
Encourage widow remarriage and improvement of women's status. Improvement of women's status, women, MEN, through proper education. Women's status through proper education. Change the para. Hence, Bipin Chandrapal, or you write BC Pal, was a leader of futuristic vision, setting a strong base for freedom struggle in India. I think very short, I think I've given as compared to
Yes.
But I've wonderfully covered all the points, I hope.
Yes, sir.
Now you want me to give Lala Lajpat Rai, or you can write on your own, that's up to you. But as this girl is pinking me every now and then, I'm going to start with that assertive nationalism, meaning, ठीक है? But उसके पहले एक बार बाल गंगाधर लाला लाजपत राय भी कर लो. You have any queries, any line, any words? Because I heard out of 3 you are going to take any 2 only.
Yes, sir. Any 2.
Very good, you should.
So, you have to learn
All 3. Achha, they will ask any.
Yes, sir. They can ask any.
So, we need to.
Sir, anything contributions of we have been told to learn too. Like because there will be no particular it's recommended to do students.
मुझे इतना अच्छा लगता है, इतना बड़ा क्लासरूम में इतना स्टूडेंट्स बैठा है, 1 2 3 और बाकी लोग किस बात का देखो तुरंत वो ओनली दीस 3 and 1 here and there गलती से वो लोग फिर पार्टिसिपेट करते, बाकी लोग हाँ ऑडियंस. I remember my TY BA time. Total strength of my class was 225 students. मुझे आज भी याद है 50 या 60 से कभी ज्यादा क्लासरूम का स्ट्रेंथ बढ़ा नहीं है, और हमारा वो ऑडिटोरियम जैसा रहेगा. यू अंडरस्टैंड ना? एंड नॉर्मली सब लोग वो इकोनॉमिक सीरीज से डरने का तो एकदम ऊपर जाके बैठने का और बोलेंगे हाँ बोल अभी करके. एंड जो पहले बेचारा जैसा ऐसा बैठा है ना, वो लोग यहाँ जैसे ही मैं लेट आएगा, शी विल नॉट अलाउ मी लाइक आई डोंट अलाउ यू गाइस. फिर मैं जैसे ही मैम जाएगा ना, मैं बोलेगा क्या किया, किसको बता, फिर तू सामने बैठ के सारे ला. वो तो बेचारी मेरे भी तरफ घूर रही थी तो मैं कर रहा था. शी वाज आवर वाइस प्रिंसिपल ऑफ द कॉलेज. सो डोंट बी लाइक दैट, पार्टिसिपेट, अंडरस्टैंड. हाँ, जैसे मेरे लास्ट 2 फ्रेंड्स आर माय गुड स्पेक्टेटर्स. स्वीट फ्रेंड्स, गुड. समझा क्या बोला मैंने? किस लीडर के बारे में बात किया? Rahul Gandhi. On which leader did I give the notes? अभी ढूंढ रहा था. और क्या? अरे मैं राहुल गांधी का. Read Lala Lajpat Rai also and tell me if you want. I can give a very brief note on him also. And this is the time I feel the Nehru line, other roads are very neat and clean. All thanks to the monsoon gods. ना इतना neat clean road हमको. That's what I want to say. We can say this is heaven. Seriously.
I love it.
And और मेरे ख्याल से और अच्छा कर सकते हैं. Hey, come on. Bal Gangadhar Tilak, start writing only. That's better. You will not read. You will just gossip. Sorry, Lala Lajpat Rai. Check karo, if you are unable, I can give it. But I think you are quite able. तो क्या देख रहे हैं वो गोल्डन कप से रखा हुआ for economics yes to do listen at giving the questions for your test for lectures they might do the test for eco and CS also very soon CS but just now rendered the hands to them, so they might check your hands also. So be ready with this chapter of
What about history?
History is ahead, na?
After taking test of the and now this Sunday it was history test but not geography.
So अच्छा है ना लिखो ना
हिस्ट्री में geography भी है दोनों है
Normally people are running away from the
message में दो लिखो yes sir
message में दो portion क्या है history का
for a unit test read first chapter yes there is for the term के लिए ये test
guys clear it Oi. Yes and why these pages are flying away oh my god क्या होगा मोबाइल होगा शाम को बोला तो रात को भी बोलना चाहिए I will see all this in the pen also क्या देखना सर क्या भाई लाला लजपत राय नहीं होगा पूरा देखना है अभी चंदा लिया जल्दी से मैंने अच्छा पूछा Anybody have completed Lala Lajpat Rai? Show me quick.
sir second point
Now you act like this style is very second mark कर दिया. Yeah, nowadays young kids be very sorry. You be very careful, huh? This golden cup is really increasing, especially for you kids. You are going to school, coming to UP, and जितना आपका मम्मी पापा रेनकोट वो सब देकर लेके जाओ, ये लोग मेरी मत. हाँ जो भी है. Don't miss the lecture at least on that excuse. Last class you were absent. First phase मैंने खत्म किया फिर से. ये अभी second, अभी next and third phase. Hey, in civics we have done 2 chapters or 1 chapter.
One chapter.
After finishing the third phase, shall I touch civics?
Yes.
Or you are a little bit bored with history? And somebody told me, I don't know, this batch or other batch, they want this World War I.
Sir, World War
I know. फिर मैंने उसको अच्छे से बोला कि पहले जब तक मॉडर्न इंडिया खत्म नहीं करेगा कंटेम्पररी इंडिया में नहीं जाए. वो बोला मैं इंडिया में ही नहीं जाएगा. He is going to Timbuktu.
First time we have killed first war of
but देखो तुम्हारा first time कैसे भी रहने दो, but I will finish the question. I am flying away. Ask me where. He doesn't want to. Destination is not to be disclosed. Yes. I see. पूरा enthusiasm बनाने. कुछ मैंने क्या किया क्या कुछ नहीं. Anyone, Lala Lajpat Rai, come on, quick.
third point.
दोनों बच्चे कुछ ना कुछ अच्छा काम करेंगे. क्या काम करेंगे वही हाँ. Yeah, I found out one professional group for you. मुझे आपका याद है. They give you seat training and कुछ international भी लेके जाते हैं. You. हाँ क्यों यार? घर में डब्बा डिब्बा सब लेके बैठे. At least for the next 6 months, don't involve yourself in any program. Board exam होने तक ना बहुत बड़ा gap है. I feel कि except studies, I don't want anything in my life. 5 points will do. Done?
Yes. No, so
Notebook buttons to so write it in this note. अभी बाकी बच्चे में देखो बेचारा पेपर फाड़ फाड़ के हाँ सब इंग्लिश रिकॉर्ड लिखने से पहले फाड़ दिया उसने. How sweetly you are playing. चलो स्टार्ट करो. मार करके मुझे बोले हो गया. And now we are pulling to that what is assertive nationalism. Hey, did you write that Simon Commission wala incident? I have shown a video when this Mr. Not Mr. Lala Lajpat Rai was in there. Quick. We will get into the meaning. We got good 15 minutes to go. 15, close to that.
now it is started downward. Yes.
Shall we? Now look at me. You keep writing, I'll keep finishing. I'll take the Hey, come to page number what is that? 49, the first page. There, partition of Bengal. Assertive nationalism I did not explain. It is on page number 47. Can you see this very rare picture of this Lal, Bal and Pal? Okay. Might be that structured question. They might put it. अभी तक तो आया नहीं है. So whatever structured question they have not asked, you might expect this year to be. And at least ये तीनों शक्ल अच्छे से देख लो, है ना? Then come down to that first column. Second phase of national movement emerged a new and an younger group of leaders within Congress who did not, open bracket from here, agree with the methods and ideology of early nationalist leaders. Now I feel you are the people who are very assertive. You understand what is assertive? हर चीज के लिए ना ही बोलेगा. मम्मी बोलेगा ये करो, क्यों करने का नहीं करेगा. I will follow my own method. In fact, मैं तो कल ही था. I was in another branch where I am teaching little bit of other subjects. And there were some group of 15 parents, and luckily all were mothers. And they really damned me for the next 1 hour, but very smartly, मैं 45 minutes में बाहर भाग गया. And 1 or 2 parents were openly talking. मैंने लड़कियों को दूसरा रूम में रखा था, my students, and I was talking to them. क्या करे सर, लड़की मेरा बात ही नहीं सुनती है. आप अभी मीटिंग में बोल के जाएगा, बाहर निकलते ही she fires me like anything. मैंने बोला आप प्रोड्यूसर है क्या, वो डेवलपर है. क्या आप ही है ना मम्मी. हाँ सर. Then at least the fear of mother, at least 1% तो बच्चे का माइंड में रहना चाहिए. हाँ सर ये कैसे करने का वही समझ में नहीं आया. मतलब इसका हम लोग ट्यूशन नहीं करते हैं, वो आपको खुद ही करना है. Then I remembered one of the mother told me ये ना WhatsApp ग्रुप में बहुत बिजी रहती है. तो मैंने उन मम्मी को आइडिया दिया है, नेक्स्ट टाइम अगर आपका फोन, उसका फोन गलती से आपके हाथ में आया, जो भी XYZ रहेगा आप कंटिन्यू करो चैट करने के लिए. फिर मैं कैसे करो. 2 दिन के बाद ये खुद लड़की जाके वो लड़का को बोलेगी कल से ना ऐसा ऐसा चैट करेगी ना, वो मेरा मम्मी है, कुछ उलट सुलट मत लिख देगा. तो मम्मी बोली ये कर सकता है. बोले क्यों नहीं, करो. तो जब वो लड़कियां आई फिर मैंने बोला that I had shared some in-depth analysis to your mother, so next time be careful. तो ये लड़की क्या बोला, क्या So I am saying assertive is very simple to explain. अभी आप लोग मुझे लगता है कि very assertive है, vociferous है. पहले ये काम करेगा, करेगा नहीं करेगा नहीं बोलेगा. क्यों करना है, तू कौन, क्यों बोलने आया मुझे. देखो everywhere that WH question comes, I feel this WH can be very simple and easy for you. Why should I do it? If Indians might have asked the question to whom? To the Britishers. Don't you think the Britishers have the courage to settle in India? So this is assertive nationalism. I remember every 15th or 26th August, February I come, Jan I come, you ask me Independence Day, it is as good as even I need Independence Day. But then we are working towards the better living. So if this fellow, Bal Gangadhar Tilak, might not have organized this Ganesh Utsav, it was just a namesake festival. But then internal the planning was going on for freedom. भाई हमारा बिल्डिंग में भी शायद आपका बिल्डिंग में भी इतना सारा फेस्टिवल्स होता है बट उसके पीछे कार्ड्स एंड गेम्स प्ले करता है हमारा इंडियंस फिर मैं जाके उसको हिस्ट्री का लेक्चर देता हूँ भैया ये जो फेस्टिवल है ना तिलक ने स्टार्ट किया और उसके पीछे बैठ के लोग ये काम करते हैं हाँ सर अभी अभी हमारे पास कोई ब्रिटिशर नहीं है ना तो हम लोग अभी रमी खेलते हैं लुक हाउ दे आर यूजिंग दैट फेस्टिवल फॉर देयर ओन बेनिफिट फिर हमारे लेडीज लोग आ जाते हैं संगीत कुर्सी पहला उनका है ना पता नहीं ये संगीत कुर्सी वर्ड आएगा सर म्यूजिकल चेयर्स ये हमारा पॉलिटिशियन को पूछो बेचारा म्यूजिक भी नहीं है चेयर भी नहीं है ही इज वेटिंग फॉर द चेयर टू सिट कहाँ चेयर और माइक मिलते बेचारा माइक के साथ ऐसा चिपकता है फेविकोल भी उसको निकाल नहीं पाए I was deliberating that Rahul Gandhi related issues. Then when Mrs. Indira Gandhi was called in for ED, similar was the same. And Mrs. Indira Gandhi also done the same. In fact, I found out from one of that small documentary where Firoz Shah name was not even Gandhi. His name was Firoz Shah Gandhi, Gandhi. But Firoz Shah was so dedicated worker of INC, उसने अपना बर्थ सर्टिफिकेट में नाम गांधी कर लिया अभी मुझे ये लगता है कि ये राहुल गांधी से पूछना चाहिए तेरा सरनेम है ना गांधी वो कैसे आया तुझे मालूम है क्या सो देवर ओनली गांधी अभी ये गांधी बना एंड ये बोलता फर्स्ट फैमिली है इफ आई टेल यू द प्लेस वेयर दीज गाइज लिव इन आई विल से नॉट मोर देन 50 5-star होटल कैन बी फिटेड इन उतना बड़ा एकड़ में लोग रहता है And if I want to tell you why Mr. Modi was so good in introducing that banning of notes, मम्मी और बेटा के पास इतना करेंसी बचा था मोदी ने बोला कि अब भी मैं बैन करके दिखा रहा हूँ और किया भी उसने वो दूसरी बात है कि राहुल और सोनिया मारा नहीं कॉमन पीपल ही मारा लाइन में ना एटीएम के लिए So why I'm saying the politics of India has played very deep root and these are the leaders who have sacrificed each and every part of their family towards the nation. Kasturba Gandhi, she has donated even her Mangal Sutra for certain programs for the for fighting against British. So what today the politicians are doing? Are you understanding? ये Herald का अगर आपको नहीं समझ में आता, it was just a simple company and main contributors are freedom fighters. And ये जो न्यूज़पेपर से जो प्रॉफिट आएगा वो फ्रीडम फाइटर का फैमिली को जाने का अभी किसी भी एंगल में राहुल और सोनिया गांधी फ्रीडम फाइटर्स दिखता है they have given 50 lakhs to the company which was going in losses and purchased the shares worth rupees 5,000 crores अब ये 5,000 crores से मुझे लगता है कि कितना जीरो लगता है हम और आप गिनते ही लाइफ निकल जाएगा बट फिर भी राहुल गांधी ऐसा आता है जैसे कि गरीब का गरीब है Are you understanding what I'm saying? So when I'm trying to teach assertive nationalism, you be a part of that. Don't put your energy into the wrong arena. You understand what I'm saying? You are highly energetic. देखो wrong arena बोल रहे हो उधर एक progress में चालू. Wonderful, Mike. Carry on. Shamelessly she's saying okay also. You didn't say okay. I read your lips correctly. Okay, I'm saying. Sorry for that. Congress, who did not agree with the methods and ideology early nationalists, these leaders stood for, circle that word, complete Swaraj by self-reliant methods. How do you explain the word self-reliant? I know that my neighbor is a very rich fellow. If I go and ask him only doodh, he will offer me chai. बट मैं मेरा घर में बिना शक्कर का चाय पत्ती के साथ सिर्फ पानी के साथ पी रहा हूं नहीं चाहिए मुझे Why? He will show up to me When Gandhiji, if you remember that video I showed, round table conference, he sat down in the ground, ate with his own hands. And although that commentator, if you remember, "Oh, here comes Mr. Gandhi walking on slippers and wearing some untouched clothes." Oh, maza kyun uda raha Gandhi ka? Matlab, in such a cold morning, this wonderful man going to London, and these London people are just making a mock of that. But Gandhi was a karta hi nahi hai. This shows the greatness of that man. I don't speak. It is my appearance in front of you speak for the words. तो क्या बोलता है? Silence is always golden. जो हमारा बच्चा सिर्फ टीचर के सामने ही रहता है, वो निकल तो अभी मैं चिल्लाता. So here, assertive nationalism is putting forward to the British that we will achieve the self-reliance. We don't want the cloth which is coming from where? London. We are happy with the khadi cloth. So let's go ahead. They were so called because they had, open bracket from here, different outlook that advocated active resistance to British imperialism. Close the bracket. They condemn the British rule, responsible downfall, ये सब तो करेगा. Three prominent बस इतना ही है. You want me to give a short note? What is assertive nationalism? Okay, thank you. This chapter is done. लाला लाजपत राय के साथ भी तो खत्म हो गया ना, और क्या? It's a method. Yes. Methods. I'm so sorry. Where is methods? 49. Hey, now we are going into methods. I think ये मैंने पहले भी explain किया ना, स्वराज, स्वदेशी, boycott and national education. INC में explain किया है, fourfold programs of INC. Now, if I want to put it some new explanation in front of you, I use the word Swaraj in a very simple way. What does it mean? Let this Britishers get out of my country. Let me prove that we are more capable than you. What did the Britishers infused in the Indian youth? That you people cannot administer such a big kingdom. Gone the days of Aurangzeb. I don't want to name him also. He was at least a Mughal ruler who had a good, strong rule. Yes. After him, what Britishers told you? You are incapable, you are inefficient, and you cannot. But these few leaders have told, Swaraj is my birthright. What does birthright means? The time I was born, I should be ruled by my own citizen only. मुझे नहीं लगता कि कोई freedom fighter ने बोला रहेगा that I will go to London and take over the parliament and start ruling. British will, oh, what you are saying? तू इधर rule कर रहा है ना, मैं उधर जाता हूँ. Means what? Then you have to give him one jhatka. So when I use the word Swaraj, it's very simple to tell you that let me enjoy my sovereignty. What is sovereignty? Freedom. Freedom. अभी आज का बच्चा को freedom मतलब मोबाइल में जितना जो काम करने का करो, वो भी in the absence of parents. वो क्यों? मेरा मोबाइल है. जैसे आप ATM कार्ड लेके गए पापा का, और पापा ने आपको सीक्रेट नंबर भी बता दिया, और लड़के ने वो सीक्रेट नंबर चेंज करके दूसरा नंबर डाल दिया. एंड नेक्स्ट टाइम पापा यूज करे, बेटा ये क्या है, मुझे पसंद नहीं आया नंबर. नहीं कर सकता. आई नो दैट इट हैज टू गो टू दैट मोबाइल नंबर. आई नो दैट. ऐसे ही बोल रहा हूँ मजाक में. और बोले अभी बता, क्यों बताने का? पॉकेट मनी पड़ा रहा तो बोलना. मीन्स एक तो क्या बोलते हैं हिंदी में, चोरी और ऊपर से सीना चोरी. So that is what done by Britishers over Indians. Although you are sitting over my head, एक टाइम पूछ रहा है, एक ऐसा मुंह बंद करके टाइम बता रहा है, और दूसरा कुछ और कुछ कर रहा है. Entire bunch of girls and talking. Now tell me, what were you doing? You are not listening also. Second is the word Swadeshi. And if I say Swadeshi, start using indigenous products. अभी देखो, after this Corona 1 and 2, at least Indians में एक छोटा revolution आया है. Even the apps have been closed. Even now, I personally also purchase. ये India का बना हुआ है तो दे, वरना नहीं चाहिए. Means what? At least whatever money I and you purchase, let it go to a poor Indian company. I'm using the word poor Indian company. अभी चाइना को हमारा इंडिया से इतना जल्दी हम निकाल के बाहर नहीं फेंक सकते. Every laptop you purchase, every mobile that you use, every electronic, उसमें एक या दो चिप तो चाइना का ही है. बस वो चिप को बनाने के लिए इतना जल्दी गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया. I think India has done one thing good, that 5G network का जो बड़ा कॉन्ट्रैक्ट एक चाइनीज कंपनी को मिला था, India has cancelled that order. And already in Chennai, I think, I was in Bangalore and little bit of other south, Chennai, they have already started signaling that 5G network. Abhi very soon Bombay में भी आ जाएगा, and we might be at par with European nations. Oh, 5G हमारे पास भी. Means what? Swadeshi. Then if I use the word boycott, I say 50-50 quota है. अगर आप Indian goods को use कर रहे हैं, but at the same time you are using foreign goods also. You boycott the foreign goods. Sir, वो है ना quality अच्छा है, और वो है ना सर मेरा पूरा group में मेरा एकदम रैपो है. ठीक है रहेगा. But then try to, why people are sad? And the last one, national education, to infuse in you what was India 50 years before or 100 years before, that is national education. If you have seen our 100 rupee currency note, the back part of the note has a palace or a building which was constructed by a queen in the memory of his husband. That is called as Rani Ka Bagh. I think some people have told, not here in Ada, they have visited that place also. Today it is a UNESCO protected site. Means what? The entire building is constructed by a queen. अभी कितना लोगों को मालूम है इंडिया का जो richness, Britain का जो poorness, now Britain is sitting over India. So if you start getting education through English medium, definitely you will try to praise which kingdom? United Kingdom. But if through national education, India and its glorious past. If, in UT Volume, before I am saying everyone is ready to sit. ये जितना भी अभी पैकिंग करना सब इधर ही बैठेगा, सबको मैं छोड़ूंगा. You will be sitting for the next 15 minutes. Wait. That is my दादाजी. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 और कौन है? अभी भी बैठेगा और ये बच्चा भी बैठेगा and भूमि भी बैठेगा. क्या? दूसरे को क्या ढूंढ रहा है? ये चीटिंग है तो हाँ. किधर की है? इतने की है. उसका टेक्स्ट बुक है, नोटबुक है, सब बाहर है. You don't open your mouth. Mosquito will be entering. Hey, listen. In this chapter, I don't know how many worksheet questions are there. I think you can solve all the questions except one question which I will give you, because I won't need to be a part of your writing work. Who came to be known as Shere Punjab? That is Lala Lajpat. But don't write only one sentence and leave it. उधर फिर लोग ने लिखा mention any two contribution. अभी जो मैंने दिया है टेक्स्ट बुक से भी लिखो. And why was Bengal Pakistan? Question number 9 I will give it. Remind me and significance of Surat session वो आपको अपने own से करना है. I think I missed it. Then you. Thank you. ये बाकी बच्चे जो बैक करके बैठा सब बैठो. इधर ही बैठ. Let these kids go first. क्या है? How insulting it is when teacher is busy explaining, you are busy passing the luggage. क्या है? तू किधर जा रहा है? हाँ, तू किधर जा रहा है? बैठ. अभी भी इधर ही बैठेगा. बैठो जा. हाँ, yes ma'am. Give me a pen.